Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to the movie villain versus the actual villain, part 9. This is by the homie DD Conway. Hey, man, make sure you go subscribe to the homie channel, man, with the likes, of the views, of the comments, subscribers, up all the good stuff over there on his channel. I know they show that love over here. We're gonna show that love right back and all that good stuff. And yeah, without further ado, man, let's get right into it. Oh, shout out, let's get right into it. Oh. I've missed out on a lot of content from DD Conway and a lot of other people. I gotta go support the homies, man. You know, we gotta support the homies over here, man. You know, we got to. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's gonna take a while, man, because like I said, man, I'm trying to get back into this, but I'm waking myself back up to this, man. I'm waking myself back up to this. Reacting to one video, literally, hey, I got warmed up. Now let me try to do another one. Like I said, I've been gone for a minute. So like, now that I'm back up in it.
You's a freaky ass nigga. You's a freaky ass nigga. You's a freaky ass nigga.
Now that I'm back up in it, I gotta show out. I gotta show out. You know what I'm saying? It's only one way to go. You gotta show out here. You know what I'm saying?
You's a freaky ass nigga. You's a freaky ass nigga.
But anyways, though, I'm just saying, hey, when you up in it, you gotta show. You gotta let her know. You gotta let her know. You gotta let them know.
You's a freaky ass nigga. Fuck you mean? Get your freaky ass on. You know you freaky. On my dead grandma, and you can see me about it. Don't come over here with this, that freaky ass, sick ass shit, your little freaky ass. Freaky bitch.
Oh man. But anyways, we've been get right into this, bro. I'm just sitting up here wasting time, bro. Let's get right into this DD Conway video, man. I've been gone for a minute. Let's get back into it. We back at it like a crack addict. Let's get it.
What's up, y'all? It's DD Conway, and it's time to take some nostalgic movies that we love and point out the bad guy that we knew was the problem, while taking a deeper dive to expose the real villain causing all the mess. This is the movie villain versus the actual villain. I have no clue what part this is. Let's go.
I know that feeling when you don't know who it is.
Up first on this list comes from the movie National Security, starring Martin Lawrence.
Hey, it's my movie right here.
I keeps it clean when Earl Montgomery's on the scene. What the problem is?
See, when you watch it, it's clear that the movie villain is the ones that are involved that killed Hank's partner, as well as betrayed Hank and Earl in the end. Earl is the real villain. Look, regardless of how we feel, Earl was a total fuck up this whole movie, bro. Even being on the good side of things, you still can't overlook the fact that he did mess up Hank's life over nothing. He played on the fact that Hank was trying to hit a bee and made it seem like Hank was whooping his ass.
Oh, what? There's a big ass bumblebee behind you.
You don't think I'm gonna fall for that crap, do you?
Now I'm allergic to bees.
Minority suspect. Minority suspect.
Let's take that back. Before the ass whooping though, specifically why this even started. Earl left his keys in the ignition and had his arm deep in the window trying to get his keys.
Need some help?
You asking me if I need some help or if I'm still in this car?
Okay, fine. Are you stealing this car?
Does it look like I'm still in this damn car?
Man, iPhone 4 charger cord eating ass nigga. It do look like you still in that motherfucker.
I have to say, yes, it does.
Bruh, if your arm that deep in the car, just open the door, G. The police will always be nosy. It's not gonna be a time that they not. When Hank asked if he needed some help, that was the initiation of investigation. Earl is the real villain, cause he the type of person I'm not getting in the car with niggas that will forget that they black and start talking crazy to the police.
What comes out of my mouth next? You're
A fucking pig.
Bruh, just tell that man you locked your keys in the car. The name of the game is getting home.
Yo, this is my
If you sit
favorite
and
movie,
escalate
bro. It's one of my
situations with
favorite
the
movies,
police
bro.
And you don't have to. You a real halitosis hot pocket eating ass nigga.
Somebody in this bitch breath stink.
Real dookie stew slurper type of person. And I never get in the car with you. Earl should have just opened the door. Bruh, your arm that deep in there. Just open the door, bruh. No need to put yourself at risk because you feel like this.
white man has his hand in the car. You probably give him a good Samaritan award, huh? Figure he's just going around turning off people's lights.
And if you ain't white, you ain't right.
Now, is there some truth to that? Yes. However, life experiences taught me if the police thirsty, boy, everybody a target. Especially if you arm deep in a car and you could just open the door. You open yourself up to that investigation disguised as a simple question every time. It's going to be a simple, you need some help. My thing is this. When you know you're a part of the others that get treated a certain way, sometimes you have to move like that.
But to be fair, though, all Hank had to do was run the man plates. All Hank had to do was run the man plates. I'm just saying, bro. All this could have been avoided, bro, if Hank just ran the man plates, saw that it was actually him, then came over there and tried to help him. Now, if Earl continued to be an asshole, then yes, Earl deserves every ounce of vitriol that comes his way. But I'm just using logic here. You know, because police got all this technology. You telling me you can't just run the plates real quick and see if it comes back as such and such? Like, I'm pretty sure the driver, the facial, the ID, the face is gonna pop up and everything, bruh. Like, nah, bruh. Nah, I'm just saying, bruh. Could have easily just ran the plates, bruh. Could have easily just ran the plates, bruh.
What more do you want from me?
That's all you had to do, bro. Just run the plates, and you will see that it's his car. And you could have came over there and said, "Hey, buddy, what's going on here? You stuck or something?" It was like I said, if Earl kept acting like a jackass, then yes, Earl deserves everything that comes his way. But for the most part, Hank should have just ran them plates, bro, before he came over there.
Again, the name of the game is getting home. If you don't really know what you talking about, bro, just shut up. Don't let pride get you into something that is harder to get out of. And then the crazy part about it is Earl's karma ended up being that he had to partner with Hank and damn near get killed. And to end up in the same situation he was prideful about as an officer. Now he had to deal with the same situation that Hank was in. It's a different point of view. And Earl failed miserably.
Excuse me.
Hey, you want to step away from the vehicle, please?
Hank, please, man. Let me show you how this type of situation is properly handled.
They should have just ran the plates. You could have figured it out.
Civilian who has rights. Did you perhaps lock your keys in your vehicle?
Yeah,
Allow me to assist you instead of beat you senseless like some cops would. Hey, listen, man. Not everyone's a criminal, remember?
Car! Wait, that's my car!
Cut that bitch off!
Coming in at number 4 on this list is one of the more disappointing characters on this list for me. To me, he's a failed role model and someone that had a chance to be a father figure, but he dropped the ball because he drank freak Black and Mild smoothies. The man I'm speaking of is Uncle George from ATL.
I gets the booty around here. I gets the draws. I gets the booty. I gets the train. I'm the one supposed to be getting cut in this house because I'm a grown-ass man. I'm supposed to get the cutting.
The girl don't like you. Nobody likes you.
Uncle George was a real villain. Yeah, Big Boy's dope boy drug lord character was the movie villain.
The real villain was Ant. Stop. We gotta stop with this propaganda, bro. Ant was the real fucking villain, bro.
Push the goddamn button. 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 Push the goddamn button.
I just wanted to press that. But nah. The real villain was Ant, bro. Ant was the real fucking villain, bro. Once he started getting into the motherfucker, Big Boy told him, man. Big Boy told him. He said, "It's grown man business. You stepping in, this is grown folk business. This ain't no little kid shit, man." He let him know from the jump. And when he ain't had that money, what happened? Boy, where you been, boy? Come on, man. Nah. The real villain was Ant, bro. Nobody else was a bigger villain in this movie than Ant. Ant was the biggest villain, bro. Because what a big boy would have came up to that house and shot that house up and hit Uncle George or hit Rashad. Then what? Exactly. Ant the real fucking villain, bro.
But Uncle George is the real villain because he's a terrible uncle and a D1 hater. Bruh, you walking around the crib that's not yours and you hating on your nephews for getting some of that mook. Take your two-tone box Chevy body ass on. Uncle George wasn't instilling any type of real.
Man, this my
guidance
daddy
into his
house.
two nephews. He's a real villain because when his brother passed, you would expect him to step up and instill something into his nephews to help them follow a better path in life. Instead of that, I feel like his behavior just contributed to some of the things that they were already going through, like contributing to all the dysfunction that they already had.
All right? Now, you may not want to hear it, but that boy gonna do what he want to do. A few extra dollars in the house ain't gonna hurt nothing.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs.
Hey, Uncle George, take your raw cheeseburger eating ass on. Supporting your nephew selling drugs probably isn't something that your brother would have encouraged. George had a lack of leadership, and it forced Rashad to have to grow up and be the man of the house. George is a villain because he wasn't working to build nothing for the family. He just still managed to criticize and act like he had all the answers.
Don't no woman want no man with two dumbass kids and no money.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Quiet hypocrisy is dangerous. You can't live off them kids' efforts and then think you'll have all the authority. They'll see right through it every time. Moesha is a show that many black millennials grew up on. I've talked about
Bruh, I always said season 4 to the end of the show, throw that whole show in the garbage from season 4 and onward, bruh. Throw Moesha in the garbage, bruh. Season 4 to the very fucking last episode, throw Moesha in the garbage. Frank was pure dog shit. Bruh. Frank was pure dog shit. Fuck Frank, bruh. Frank was the worst, bruh.
Try it.
Throw Frank in the fucking garbage where he belonged, bro. Season 4 to the very end. Throw the whole fucking show away, bro. Swear to God, bro. Moesha was terrible.
Moesha being on the Real Villains Countdown before, but this time we'll focus specifically on her pops, Frank Mitchell.
Good for you, Frank. You finally brought your son home. I knew you'd do the right...
Bitch.
Son?
Out of Pepe.
When it comes to Frank, we know he treats both his children different. Specifically because of genders, we know how controlling he is. However, I'll forever dislike this show for how they made Dorian Frank's child with another woman. See, that storyline totally ruined the show for me.
Throw season 4 in the trash, bruh. At Moesha, everything was okay with Moesha. I would say everything was good. Everything was okay with Moesha up until all the way up to season 3. After season 3, throw the whole damn show in the trash, bruh. Throw it all away. Throw all that shit away. Garbage. Hot garbage. Straight boo-boo.
Move this man! Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
But what I do want to focus on specifically this time is Frank's attitude that many black parents have had growing up. That respect is a one-way street type of attitude.
I am your father. I brought you in this world, and I'll take you out. This stuff is great.
Frank, for me, represents black families that had a deeply ingrained belief
Put the
that
pill in the
respect for
recording
elders
box.
is non-negotiable. You don't talk back, you don't question authority, and you don't challenge grown folks. Even having a valid point can get you slapped. Saying words like lie or even a phrase such as "that's not true" become words that are curse words. Your elders be ready to rock bottom your ass over feeling challenged. And that's how I felt watching Frank operate. Frank was the type of parent to preach about how you have to give respect to get it, but it's not something that he means. In the black household, that really just means the child is expected to give respect automatically, but it'll be selective when that respect is given back. Everything he did to Moesha, many of us have experienced. Being interrupted mid-sentence when you expressing yourself. Having your concerns dismissed. And when you don't agree, it'll be seen as disrespectful. Even being calm and logical. Frank was the real villain because, although a character, many of our parents were Frank at one point. Specifically, solely based off mindset. This is a generational cycle in a black household where respect isn't earned through mutual understanding, but assumed based off age and title. Coming in at number 2 on this countdown comes from a man who watched his best friend humiliate and abuse a woman. Number 2 is Frost from the movie What's Love Got to Do With It? Frost was quiet and complicit with everything that was going on, and he should have been one of the first people as Ike's right-hand man to tell him, bro, you lost your mind. But he stayed by Ike's side, silent and entertaining the behavior. Frost Applebee's sampler body ass watched Ike freaky deek ostrich meat eating ass try to shove cake in Tina's mouth and then proceed to slap the dog shit out of another woman just to tell Tina this in the end.
Anime, come on. This cake real good.
Anime, just take the cake, please.
Rifling, shiftless, good for nothing niggas.
Man, Ike and that hoe off booger sugar. Player fly his spirit animal.
Before you trip, nigga, go check my past. Player fly, been getting geek since 95. Fly, get high off the powder. Fly, stay full of that white stalked in dust. 48 straight.
And Frost's Model T body ass gonna encourage her to eat the cake after his friend in there wilding out. See, Frost's the type of dude you gotta watch being around. You gotta stay away from her. Cause I ain't watching none of my friends beat on a woman and then continue to be around them, whether we getting money or not. To me, that's not something that you should be cool with staying around for. Me personally, I'm telling you that you tripping and holding you back. But the second everything calmed down, I'm out. Everybody blocked. Never talking to y'all folk again. He's realistic because he represents the culture of silent abuse. Some abusers will have people around them that witness the damage and say nothing because for whatever reason they may be getting money, for whatever reason they are prospering in the situation. To me, you can't, it's not my business every situation. I don't believe that the friend should stay around because to me, you part of the program too.
That is true.
And if we being honest, Frost is dead wrong and he gets highlighted as the worst friend in here. He is. However, Tina friends were part of the band and some of them was part of the problem too. Obviously, she had plenty of people telling her, but one specific lady that really didn't leave. You gave her advice to leave after you saw her get beat. That should have been the day you left too. Regardless of what your friend was saying, I would have left. Because at that point, you gotta want to do something for yourself. You gotta want to be away from that. But I'm not going to participate in it knowing that my friend is in there too. You can give advice, but to me, what good is giving advice if you stand around watching this shit too? Because 9 times out of 10, she wasn't speaking up at the moment. You only spoke up when you got your ass slapped.
No, leave her alone, Ike.
What the fuck is you doing, cuz?
Frost gets all the highlight, and rightfully so, because he is a villain. I don't want to diminish the light on him at all for that. However, I do want to say, don't let Tina's friendships overshadow the fact that she had some Frost in her camp too. Coming in at number 1 is a character from the same movie as What's Love Got to Do with It that is totally glossed over. I think Frost gets way more heat than this character does, and I think that's insane. At this point, we know that the real villain is Ike Turner.
God damn, if you don't make it, I'll kill you.
How the hell do you wake up dead?
I think specifically when black women watch this movie, they need to be giving her the same energy or more that they give Frost. And I'm not trying to sit right here and take up for him, but how can y'all see some of the stuff this character does and get more angry here at Frost? And number 2 is Tina's mother, Zelma.
You know, I noticed my boys crushed some of your flowers accidentally outside. That should cover the damages.
And off top, her mama trash, bruh. Accepting money from Ike, make it last forever fit ass, proved that she knew what type of man Ike was and ensured that as long as Ike was still paying and spending money on her, she would keep pushing Tina toward him no matter what. And honestly, pushing your daughter toward the beats is insane. She's a villain because she failed as a parent. The parent is supposed to be the protector, the one that's supposed to chase off trouble, not invite it in. She showed loyalty to tradition and money than her own daughter's well-being.
What's wrong with you, girl? Every time I turn my back, Ma.
Oh, child, he just being a man. Don't be worrying about him. Don't be nagging him now. Look here.
And the juggernaut looking at hoe.
Silly bitch, your weapons cannot harm me. Don't you know who the fuck I am? I'm the Juggernaut. Hey.
That's the time to be a parent and tell your daughter to leave. She just saw her man openly trying to talk to another woman. And as a mother, Zelma, some type of marsupial looking ass, encourages her daughter to keep talking and not nag. That's nasty work, bro. Because she's part of a generation that would tolerate abuse to keep the family together or to maintain social stability. But part of me thinks it was more about receiving money to be stable. Her support and silence allowed Ike's behavior to continue unchecked. This man, Ike, was mollywiping her daughter, and Zelma showed no real concern for Tina's trauma or bruises. Zelma was a master dick rider. She was riding that motherfucker more than her daughter was.
Damn. Dick riding all you do?
No, I'm
like
saying
you literally got that nigga dick in your mouth right now. I see it.
Zelma, I know your draws big as hell, parachute booty ass nigga. You had to be one heartless person to give your daughter up like that. That's what makes her villainy so cold. She wasn't the shoulder to lean on like a parent should be. Zelma cared more about living the lifestyle and having money than she really even cared about her daughter. Her choices don't necessarily deliver the physical harm, but they extend the arm and contribute to the mental pain that Tina had to endure.
Smoking grits and selling chickens.
Oh, definitely, especially when she tried to leave Ike. She tried to leave Ike with the kids, and her mama sold her down the river. Ike found her and said, bring your ass on home. Dragged her ass on home. Because mama told. That's some bullshit. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. Shout out to the homie DD Conway, man. I'm finna go to bed. I'm tired. I'm trying to get back into the rhythm of this. It is 2:00 in the morning. I should be in bed right now. I gotta go to work. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. I'll see you on the next one. Till then, deuces. Chucking up deuces. Take a doogie.